Welcome back. Hey, it's good to see you.
Hello.
We're here to have another episode for our lovely viewers and friends and family if you're out there. But enough about that. We have to introduce ourselves every time. So today and every day after, we will be and are
Dubois.
Oh, wow.
I messed that up.
Word count McGee over here.
Every time.
I got it. Yeah, that's an assignment. I got to get like 1,000 words on my essay. Anyway, great to have you back. We're happy to be here for you
Yes.
and each other. Anyway, so first off, you know how we do, how we start. We're going to talk about our songs recommendations. Who wants to start? There it is.
Decide. You're the host.
All right. I've already been outed.
I pointed that way.
My song recommendation this week is I'd Love It If We Made It by the 1975. I'm going to be honest. I listened to the song a good 5 or 6 times. I had to look up some of the meanings behind it because I wasn't really listening. I was vibing to it. And there's a lot of political things surrounding it that I honestly have no knowledge to really get in on. But hey, it's a good sounding song. I think you'll like it.
It
I hope you like it.
I thought somebody just walked in through through the door over there.
Nope.
Those two cats standing on each other's shoulders are the size of one human man. My song this week is Out of My League by Fits in the Tantrums. I'm sure you've heard it on YouTube ads if you still have YouTube ads. Some Alex.
You got ads?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. I make fun of for being broke every day. It's a nice, good, upbeat song about wanting someone who's out of your league. And if that's not my fucking life, I don't know what is.
Feel that, brother.
The only thing that would make it more accurate is if the woman was also a lesbian, because that's something that for some reason keeps happening to me. So
Does that put them out of your league by default?
That's a good question as far as what we're considering leagues.
Yeah.
It
I feel
certainly
like
puts
it
them out of my
might.
pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dating pool. Tragically. I mean, hey, ladies, listen. I could potentially provide what a woman can. I don't know. Find out. Okay? Anyways, point is, Fits in the Tantrums, they made it, I don't know. Whatever, dude. It's a good song. It's nice. Just give it a listen and shut up talking to me, okay?
He didn't mean that.
Lesbians,
We're
I love
glad
you.
you're here.
Okay, my man went free roam
Yes,
with
sir.
it. To Mike, he said, I'm
Yes,
out
sir.
of here.
What the hell?
I'm free ranging the microphone today. That's what I'm doing, gang.
Yeah, yes, sir. Tell him.
I didn't even
Yes,
realize
sir.
that.
I was like,
I noticed that that was still there. And then I was like,
yes, sir. I'm free ranging it.
My man's an announcer.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
true. Get ready to
Rumbo.
Yes, sir.
You can't say that, actually.
Oh, is
That's
it
like trademarked, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
my fault.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure you're at least we could say it privately, but I don't think
That's crazy.
put it
you
out
can
in
really just
Yeah.
trademark anything
Yeah,
you want.
literally.
Yeah,
is
realistically,
wild.
you
Yeah.
can.
We
Sorry.
got to get on something.
Yeah, we got to figure out what our thing
Yeah.
is.
so, boys.
Yeah, sure, we got to take that before, oh my God, yo.
Sorry.
Raymond's cats are boxing.
Raymond's security guards are beating each other up right now.
I mean, we can go, bro.
Yeah, but we're in the middle of this.
Yeah,
We're
right.
committed.
My fault. I'm ready. Ready for escape. My song this week. Recently, a show came out that our good friend Calvin here has put us on to.
That's me.
And that show it anyway, but that's my song this week. My song this week, if you couldn't tell from is Otanoke by Creepy Nuts.
Okay.
It's a good song.
Nice.
It's hype. I'll be shaking butt. You should listen to it and watch the show.
Yeah.
No sponsor.
I
Yeah.
wish.
Veronica, what's your song?
Well, my song recommendation this week is That Sexy Body by Sasha.
That song's about me.
I believe it.
Hell yeah.
I
Ladies.
I've heard it before, and it just re-popped up in my music, and just listening to it makes you want to dance. It's such a good song, right? It's such a vibe. Everything about it is so good. definitely check it out. Definitely listen. It just makes you want to groove and dance and have a good time.
Yeah, that song was at like every house party growing up.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't noticed, we're all wearing the same shirt. I'm not. This isn't like a plug for merch. I'm sorry, we're not there yet.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Get us there though. Yeah,
true.
I think I'm out of frame, but
Nice.
Our, lovely Veronica made them for all of us.
yes. Thank you, Veronica. Yay! And you're not getting them.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You get a different version.
At least not these ones.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll sell it like 20 years and
We'll sign them,
retire.
sell 'em,
Yeah,
and then there we go.
Frame
it.
Nice. Oh man, I'm so thirsty. What? Oh, what's that lovely beverage you just pulled out, Sean?
Oh,
just pulled out.
well.
Just took a sip
That
of.
bitch empty.
Well, see, mine is already finished, but I have a nice, full, and refreshing Mountain Dew voodoo flavors, zero sugar.
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
And if you didn't know, this, of course, is a Pepsi product.
Oh,
What?
Word?
Yeah, and it's insane that Pepsi just only puts out good quality
Oh my gosh.
products.
Yeah.
Only hitters.
And by this one being so empty, I know it must be good.
We just started and it's already gone. So let that tell you what it does.
Wow.
Yeah, Pepsi, I just, geez. Oh, I just can't even, oh my God. So, that being said, if you're thirsty, go ahead and take a sip of that, but not right now. We need it there for the episode.
Yeah.
All right.
So don't be that thirsty.
I'll figure something out. Back to the regular program. Anyway, scheduled
Back
program.
to our regular
Yeah.
scheduled program.
Anyway,
I didn't see the Pepsi sponsor plug coming out of left field like that.
whenever you took a sip, I was like, "There it is. I gotta get something in it."
I also did
Every
not think it was
episode.
going to go there.
But yeah, so now it's our weeks /
You can find all those music.
Oh no! Actually, I'm quizzing you. You tell us where to find it now. I'll wait.
It's the Dubois Music Recommendations playlist
Yo.
on Spotify.
What?
Yo,
That's them who
you
said
helping them
that.
cheat?
That's them who said that.
Nice job.
Right.
Don't tell them that it's me that said it.
God?
Yes, my son.
Why are we here?
I want $1 million.
Why am I
please.
still here?
You tell me.
What the?
I put you there. Figure it out yourself.
That's true.
How about you do something for yourself for once? You fucking.
Yo, you like to?
I can't believe God can speak this way.
I'm saying.
It's getting a little crazy now.
Yeah, the Dubois. I can't do the voice. Music recommendation playlist. I'll figure out a voice for myself. We'll each have an individual voice. Chance is gone. He took that one with him.
I was the
I
one
thought
who
we all
came
just
up
do
with
it
that.
the same way.
I'll be the one to come up with a new voice. They have their own voice. They all have I'm the odd one out. My
All right,
fault.
cut this out of the episode.
No, I must be heard. Anyway, yes, the music. We're gonna talk about weeks now, or open forum, or whatever. If you have something that
I don't really have anything to say about my weeks or week. Well, technically, it's been weeks because we skipped a week.
Oh, true.
Sorry, y'all. We're just gonna address that out now. We're busy. We're handling things for Raymond.
We all
He
died.
gave us a lot of. Shut up. They don't have to know that.
My fault, gang.
Why are you putting our business out there like that?
Just in case they care about our well-being. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, we're being right here on the episode, so they got nothing to worry about.
I mean, yeah, but anyway, all right, bro. Just in case.
Either way, we're here. But my last week, was a week. But I'm not going to talk about that. Get that out of here. I want to talk about a couple things. My Hero is on its thing right now. Sorry, My Hero Academia for those who aren't educated.
MHA.
The anime.
Pause.
What happened?
My hero is on its thing right now.
Say pause.
Pause.
That's crazy. Just lost my train of thought.
Boku no
I'm glad
Hero.
I was
Cut
going
this.
into it
All you
this
said was my
time.
hero is on its thing.
Just watch the anime.
Damn.
It's great. It's popping off.
My hero's cooking.
Yeah.
Watch My Hero. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen clips, and even I know that it's cooking. I read the manga, and I still want to watch the anime. It's just fire.
Watch Bleach too.
Yeah, watch Bleach too. I still haven't watched that.
And watch Down to Dawn.
And watch
Dun, 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 dun. I'm in season like 2 of My Hero still, but I'm farther in the manga. I'm still behind though.
Not by much.
Yo,
Yeah,
you don't play me like that.
Hey, who's staying real quick? No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. Who? Like, I know Spinner.
He's your
That's what
favorite.
you call your girl anyway. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
You're
Yes,
lucky
you
I don't know
did.
how sensitive this equipment is. I'd have thrown the mic.
Sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Again,
Nah, that's pretty much it. Just watch My Hero, watch Bleach, watch Don to Don.
watch anime.
Yeah, watch
Support
anime,
anime.
but those specific 3, watch right now.
Yes,
Facts. Anyways, we saw Joker yesterday.
we did.
That was certainly an experience.
True.
I don't think it's nearly as bad as
Yeah.
everybody was making it out to be.
Yeah.
But I will say there are a lot of decisions
Missteps.
that I'm not going to spoil anything, but there are a lot of decisions that I feel didn't exactly have a purpose to them.
True.
Harley Quinn's role in the movie didn't really have much of a purpose.
True.
Yeah.
It being a musical, I feel like didn't have much of a purpose.
True.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting decision, especially
Yeah.
since the first one wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if the first one was, and like, okay, I can see it, but like, it's so different to me
Yeah,
in a
and
way.
I'm okay with the
Yeah.
idea of them getting weird with the second one. I'm
Mhm.
okay with that, but like if you want to make it a musical, like make it feel like a musical because it just felt like a lot of licensed songs that
Yeah.
they were just singing.
Well, it felt like,
Like-
a scene happens and then cue random song
random
between him
song.
and Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
That's not, and then they'll go like somewhere else that's not where the scene is and do a song. And I'm like, we're kind of just taking away from what's happening. I
Yeah.
feel.
Mhm.
Yesterday after watching it, I gave it like a 6. After like sitting with it for a bit, I'm probably gonna bring it down to like a 5.5. I don't think it was a bad movie. I don't think it was a great movie either. I don't think it's as bad as people were saying it was. I think people were definitely like exaggerating on how bad it was because like the acting was good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the singing was good. The cinematography at least like seemed pretty nice and pretty good.
Mhm.
It was just how the story was told and like trying to figure out, like he said, what was Lady Gaga's role in that whole thing, or Harley Quinn. It was just like kind of half in, half out kind of thing. And the ending, I'm not going to say what happened, but the ending wasn't really like the best way to end it, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I agree.
I think
Yeah.
mechanically the ending could have been good
Yeah.
with what they did, but the lead up to that ending didn't feel right. It just
Yeah.
felt
It felt unwarranted a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unwarranted is not the right
As
word.
they
It
kind
felt
of
like
yeah.
Out of nowhere almost.
Yeah,
Well, because the thing is, the things they used to build up what was going to happen, I kind of just kept forgetting
Yeah.
until I was like, oh, that
Yeah,
person
that guy.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I was like, oh,
Mm.
that was your role in this whole thing.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Cool. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, got hip now. Anyway,
Well,
with the same thing he used. He then used
Yeah.
on him. Yeah. He
Well-
got hip. He got
yeah.
hip. He got hip.
Does Joker have that?
Probably.
Damn.
It was
I
day 3.
mean-
Oh wait, sorry. No, I can't.
No
I
spoilers,
can't.
no
No
spoilers.
spoilers.
That's so gross. that did not register my brain at all.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Like the
Too bad we
cross
can't-
contamination
yeah,
of blood
crazy.
is just nasty.
I will say that I think Lady Gaga's performance was good,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it felt uninspired
Mm-hmm.
and kind of directionless. It was.
It
It
was
felt almost
lacking.
like they were like, "Hey, be like weird," and then she's like,
She's
"Okay,
right.
like I could do that," and then like, "Yeah,
They're like, oh, Lady Gaga, the queen of like weird,
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah.
let's have
Yeah.
her in
Gaga.
this.
it's like be like sheepishly weird instead of like flamboyantly weird."
Yeah.
And then it's like,
But I
okay,
feel like it wasn't like it was like weird, but it wasn't like weird enough to justify like it being the way that it was, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like it was like weird as in like awkward and like, like that's an interesting
Yeah.
decision. But like I think if they actually wanted to go like weird for Joker, like that's something that you can do because it's like it's Joker. He's
Yeah.
not mentally there. So it's like you can do those things. So I kind of like I wanted more, just knowing that like this is our villain that we're working with. But it was kind of sad that they didn't deliver what we were hoping.
And like, not every movie needs to have something to say necessarily, but it very much felt like that movie didn't have something, like a point it was trying to get across, or like. But I feel like movies like those are usually designed to say something.
So I saw people like kind of theorizing that basically like the reason why they like set up the movie the way they did and directed and ended it the way they did was basically because like the first movie did really great, but I guess there were a lot of like Joker sympathizers that were like doing too much, you know? So people are saying that like they basically were like, let's just do a second one to kind of ruin his image. So like those people will just be like, we lost our like our symbol.
Okay, so like but
I feel like that's kind of a stupid thing to do as as a movie creator.
I think I agree, but I think if the point is that because of what happens in the movie and the people's reaction to that thing that happened in the movie, if the goal was to get the same reaction in real life, all right.
Even then, dudes are still wilding in the movie.
Yes.
So
I guess that's no, but I mean like the overarching
the
kind of impact of what that was supposed to mean. But we'll talk about that more in depth after. But
it just felt like kind of a cop out. I feel
I could like definitely like I made it bad on purpose. I swear.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I just hate motherfuckers.
You know.
Yeah.
I just hate mother freakers that can't watch a movie and be like, that was a good movie. They had to take it to heart. I think I want to be Joker.
Yeah.
Relax,
Joker is
bro.
me for real.
Yeah,
I'm misunderstood, so I'm him for real. It's like that's not the point.
It's like I get ignored by people and I'm not taken serious. I'm Joker. It's like no.
Ultimately, I think my number score for it is still a 4 out of 10 because in order for something to be a 5 for me, it needs to like comfortably fit that like at minimum needs to be a satisfying end experience. And like what I've realized sitting with it for the night that I did is that I think at the end I felt unsatisfied. So I think that's why for me it's a 4 because I feel like putting it lower than 4 is doing a bit too much because there was still really there were still good and cool elements about it. It's just I left feeling unsatisfied, so that's why I can't exactly put it at 5. If the ending was a little bit more fulfilling, I could definitely see it being a 5 for sure.
I feel like for my scale, if I put it below 5, it makes it a bad movie by default.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't want to put it lower than that because, like I said, it's not. I don't think it was bad. I'd watch it. I'm not going to pay to watch it again because it's not like that great. But like, I wouldn't mind watching it again. Because like I said, I don't think it's a bad movie. It's not great. It definitely doesn't like meet the expectations that the first one did. I also don't think the second one was really necessary.
True.
We could have just been left with the first one. But unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. So
I'm not usually the type to agree with the whole like, well, this thing that came out afterwards ruins the first thing for me. But after watching the second one, I was thinking back on the first one, and I was like, what about the first one really made me be like, this is a good movie? And I may have to watch it again to solidify what it is. But now I'm questioning things. Now I'm like, was the first one as good as I thought it was?
I think the thing with the first one was Joaquin's like performance that really did it was like the fact that like he lost a lot of weight for the role, and a lot of like the shots and things were like him kind of like contorting his body in weird ways. Well, but I think it was also the way they showed off like mental illness in him that like helped carry it as well. So I think that's probably what like really shot it up. Okay. Plus like the fact that he's the Joker, but he's not like the Joker we know, where he's just car bombs and killing people and doing all these crazy things.
Yeah, I think what was very interesting was the direction that they took with him this time. Was like he was so like emaciated and skinny, and like watching him and like it was almost uncomfortable to look at him in that sense because it's like, oh my gosh, like you see like the bones that the way that they were in his body, and like you can tell like he hadn't eaten, he wasn't taking care of himself, and like obviously he's doing it for the role, but it was like, wow, like oh my god, like your body. It looks so unhealthy.
No, especially at the beginning, it looked like one of his shoulders was busted. Like,
like the way that it did. It honestly, I wonder if he like dislocated it like on purpose so that way it could be for the
That could-
shot
Yeah,
and then
look here.
like pop it back in.
Yeah.
But like that's some crazy stuff. I was watching that. I was like, oh my
It's
goodness, like
uncomfortable.
you
Yeah.
poor
Yeah.
thing.
It is weird watching like
thing.
actors actors transform themselves for different roles because like
yeah.
watching this, I just kept thinking of like I forgot the guy's name, but the main character he plays in Her, Joaquin Phoenix. He's like totally different, you know, like a normal kind of person
Yeah.
to like what he is in
Yeah.
Joker,
Yeah.
like emaciated, like unkempt, like
yeah, but
just-
that's how good of an actor that
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix
Oh,
is. Is
yeah.
that like it seems like it's such a different thing that you can't even because like when you there's certain this is what I was talking about many episodes ago where I was like there's actors and then there's actors,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, Kevin Hart is an actor because in a lot of his movies he kind of plays himself.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
there's
much.
like his performance is usually like, yeah, I could see that being the same guy. But like if you were to look at Joaquin Phoenix in Joker versus Joaquin Phoenix in that movie in Her, like it's like that's you
Yeah,
could
very
convince me that's
different.
not the same guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easily. I'd be like, huh? That's not the same person. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
So
He did his thing for sure.
Yeah.
Every time.
I will say, as far as this movie goes, I think like he's certainly the standout performance. Like
Yeah.
I was still very convinced like in his performance of the Joker and like it being the same guy from the first one and
Yeah.
like I think he did a really good job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He played his character well, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like I don't think the problems with the movie lie with him.
Yeah,
it's just the
certainly.
direction of it.
Yeah.
And like not really knowing much
It's like
of
heavily
what,
like the writing and the story
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
and just like the whole Harley thing where it's like she's there but we don't really know like
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
necessary.
It just it felt like it like if they had done a thing where she was a hallucination, which was something I thought was going to happen
Me
at
too.
first.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that would have been a really big plot twist
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
like she wasn't actually there the entire
It
time.
would have made more sense, honestly.
Yeah. That would have, I
Yeah.
think, given it the more that we're looking for. Like, I feel like I left wanting more, and I didn't get that. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you said, you left kind of unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's I guess my last thing on this. There is a scene that happens with Harley Quinn. It's her second to last scene. And I think it would have been so much better if it was left at that second to last scene and we didn't see her in the last scene.
Same.
I
Yeah.
think it would have been so much better.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
So
about.
if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. You might agree, you might disagree. But
Yeah. I feel like that would have like left you being like, wow. That would
Yeah.
have like solidified the movie. I
Yeah.
feel like that or like some sort of direction, like something else happening than what did. I feel like they kind of just were like it felt almost like they were like building up to this big like, oh my gosh, and then it was kind of like
Yeah.
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 You
It's
know?
just it's very limp ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
the
like-
climax, and it was like you're.
Right, like you think of Joker, you expect a big theatrical thing, and it was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I found
true.
that quite interesting.
Yeah.
It kind of left us with nothing.
Yeah.
Give
True.
us nothing,
Quite
Queen.
literally. Quite literally. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
So 5.5.
Yeah.
4,
5.
5,
I'd say 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
Nice. We have like a nice spectrum.
Yeah.
here.
look- yeah. Spectrum. Anyway.
Yeah, we're all on there.
Yeah. Nice. We also watched Sweeney Todd during
Oh,
this 2 week
yeah,
span.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, that was nice too.
And that's my movie. But yeah, ever since I was a wee lad, which I probably shouldn't have watched it then, but it was on TV. I was on vacation. I watched it. Like, this movie goes crazy, and I've watched it at first by accident, like by coincidence, like every year since, like around the same time. But now it is a tradition because
Hell
I
yeah.
like the movie a lot.
It's a good
You should
movie.
watch it. The songs are pretty good, despite everyone like when it came out being like Johnny Depp can't sing. I hate you.
Really?
Yeah, people were like, we're in a fan
Yeah.
because
It's
I
yeah.
didn't
I
have
talked
any
about this-
issues, and I
That's what
watched
I'm
it for the
saying.
first
Yeah.
time.
like
I
I
don't
talked
know.
about this on an episode a while ago, but it's like I feel like people will like
Oh,
they'll be
yeah.
like fake snobs about like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, well, their singing isn't that good, and it's like, man, you can't even
But
tell
I
me
think
why
it's-
it's not
Right.
good. It's
I-
fine. It's serviceable.
It works.
and
Yeah.
it
Right.
works, and it sounds nice.
You,
like
you
it-
don't need like the best singer, in every
Exactly.
musical. As long as like their voice isn't cracking and they're just
Yeah.
know singing it how they
But
sing
it's
it. It's
also
fine.
not meant to be perfect because what year was it based in?
Oh,
like
man.
that was so
Yeah.
like olden.
Victorian
Like
era.
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't like you can't really have like somebody who's like a perfect singer for something like that.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
have to have somebody that has more of like a a rasp or like something to their voice. Like it gives it more life. Like
Yeah.
I thought he did really well. I personally really liked the movie.
Was it just him that they were like rocking
That's
with?
as far as
Mostly
I
him.
saw, yeah. And
Yeah.
same thing. Sorry, unrelated. Same thing with the Phantom
Gerard
of the
Butler.
Opera. Yeah.
Yep, with Gerard Butler, Phantom of the Opera, and with Russell Crowe in
you're right.
Les Mis.
Yep.
And both of their performances are also really good.
Yeah. So people are tripping.
Yeah, but they're also time period pieces.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to remember they're not going to be singing perfectly. They're going to have like an accent to them because at the time people had accents. Like people forget that. Like you have to remember what you are consuming. Like dummies.
I'm saying.
And also, it's like, not everybody's going to be Anne Hathaway giving a I Dreamed a Dream performance. It's like Javert in Les Mis he's performing like for that character in a different way entirely. So it's not going to be the same like musical quality that like I said, like Anne Hathaway gives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
'Cause that's like also, like you said, like the point of the character is that
Yeah.
like he was very straight laced and like kind of to the rules. So that's why he's saying very like,
I am Javert.
Yeah.
type of-
Whereas she was like, her whole thing was like being like, what's the word?
A bird caged in a
Like-
cage.
A bird locked in a
Like-
cage.
But yeah, so hers is more like beautiful and wistful because that's
Yeah.
like how her character
character
arc,
is.
like, but
Yeah.
no, dudes don't be thinking.
Yeah.
Think about that. Anyway, but anyway,
Yeah, so watch Joker 2, watch
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd,
Yep.
watch Les Mis.
and
Sorry, stream all those. Don't watch them.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And those like
I don't know if we mentioned.
Phantom of the Opera.
stream Phantom
I
of the
enjoy,
Opera.
but I get it if you don't. I get it.
Phantom of
I've
the
never seen
Opera.
it.
Phantom
I've
of
only
the
seen the
Opera.
Disney.
Phantom of the
Yeah.
Megaplex.
Yeah.
The ancient movie. Watch that movie. Stream Phantom of the Megaplex.
Hell yeah.
Phantom of the Opera was a movie I wanted to fall in love with for so many years, but I never watched it. And then when I watched it and I realized what some of the more than implications were within the Phantom and his dynamic with the main woman, I was like, oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
this is.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose to ignore that because it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
I forgot about I never watched it, but I
Yeah.
remember we talked about it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not really a spoiler, so I'll say it. But so the Phantom basically took interest in this woman as a young girl, and started teaching her to sing and all that stuff. And then by the time she's a woman, he's in love with her, and it's very creepy and very weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pretend that's not there. So I
Chill,
can enjoy the
Meliodas,
rest
chill.
of it. Yeah,
Yes.
So-
Yeah. But other than that,
music's cool though.
yeah. Yeah.
Emmy Rossum, really good. The guy from the
Oh,
fucking
the Conjuring.
the Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
he's pretty
Really?
good.
Yeah. I was like, I know he can
he's
sing.
in
Yeah.
that
Surprise.
movie, too. And Gerard Butler, I enjoyed his performance.
Me too.
So
Yeah. But other than that, Sparking Zero came out. Been on that. You
Oh, yeah.
know how it is.
Forgot we're talking about weeks and things.
Yeah, Loki
Yeah.
still. So Loki probably. Other than that, it's really about his work, training. You know how it is.
know what the fuck up.
Yeah.
Going on.
Yeah. Fuck no. Anyway, what's going on, Veronica? How about you?
On a very boring note, I had midterms last week, so
Damn.
that was
Boo.
fun.
Already?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
shit.
October's the middle of the
already.
semester.
Oh,
Which is
Um,
crazy because you think you start at the end of August and then first week of
Yeah.
October midterms.
Right.
It's bro, it's
I've
only been a
literally
month
had
away.
it back to back to back to back. So I'm like, I need a break. But yeah, that's we're somehow surviving that, so that's cool. But that's it, really. We're just trying to make it through, trying to make it to be here with our lovely friends.
Yay.
That's you. Oh,
Hello, we're back. I don't know if you caught any of that. Don't worry about it.
Hi.
So today we're going back to Old Reliable, a classic. Well, I think our first couple episodes actually. We're gonna do Am I the Asshole post. We're going back to Reddit, not to our roots, but to our roots. Anyway, I have a couple picked out here for my peers, my comrades, my loved ones, and we're gonna go over. That's for you.
He's the loved one
Yeah,
for
loved.
sure.
Here's Peter.
She's the
I'm the
comrade.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Hell yeah. But there are a couple here that I'm pretty straight laced. Some here that I'm that doesn't make sense. Like the official ruling. So we're gonna go over them. A lot of these have to do with marriages and raising kids and other things.
yeah.
And while I have
Things
no
we're
experience,
experts in.
while I have no experience in that, I'm
Yep.
here to give my opinion either way.
For the
Anyway,
record, I'm 12 times divorced and have 5 children.
true.
I thought it was 75.
Damn.
Children?
Yeah.
I hope not. Fuck.
Coming out here.
Do you want to name them off?
There's Julio,
Yep.
Junio,
Yep.
Jorge,
Hey.
Felipe,
Yep.
and Marisol.
Yeah.
For the record, Marisol is a boy, but we bought the name thinking he was going to be a girl, and at that point we couldn't return it, so we had to give him the name.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
Marisol, he's doing good. He's actually top.
They're
of his
all
class.
boys, right?
They're all boys. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they're all boys.
Top of his class. Did you know that names still have a 30-day warranty or like return policy,
No,
despite like they're like 90 days, 9 months.
Does that work with the baby too?
No.
hey, put this baby back. I don't want.
On second thought, I don't
Not
really
for
want to
me.
do this.
it's more of an exchange program
Yeah.
than a return policy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Can I exchange it for like an
Damn.
18-year-old? So it's like already grown up.
Yeah.
Maybe like a
Move out the
17-year-old.
house.
The 18-year-old's already out of the system. So,
Oh,
All right,
true.
that's fine.
do you think you'd get in trouble if
Oh,
let's
boy.
say you just had a baby? You're like, damn, this baby fucking crying a lot. Let's go to the adoption agency. You go to
Jesus.
the adoption agency. You put that
Trade.
one in. You like Pokemon trade. You put that one in the system, and then you're like, you got any like 17-year-olds?
Oh my
Now we get some
goodness.
manual labor in the house and only be around for a year, right? And
They'll
then
be like,
do you, is that allowed? Like,
Yeah.
can you
No.
put in the baby and then take one out?
Put in the
I,
baby.
well, yes, I don't think you can trade them necessarily. I think you'd have to go and put the baby up for adoption, and then
Like wait
Well,
6 months and
if
then
you do that, they're probably so you got to wait. There's
Yeah,
definitely
like-
a waiting
Yeah,
period. They're not gonna
okay.
be like, huh, this guy just gave
You're
away his
gonna
baby.
be
Yeah,
in
Let's
you
their
give him
want
a
another kid,
system,
yeah.
though. Like,
Huh?
don't you think you're gonna be in their system?
Yeah, that's why you got to have like a grace period.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
then
they
when
flag-
you go
like you're
to
flagged in the system, but it goes away.
You'll be in the system still.
Hey, any
So
lawyers
that
for
you-
processing.
Any lawyers in the chat, let us know if it's
Lawyers?
legal. Like, let's say it's a man and a wife, right? Man
my
goes
goodness
in.
gracious.
Or no, not a man and a wife.
Man and a wife, not
Yeah.
husband and a wife, or man and woman.
Yeah.
Not a man and a wife. Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
Because they still have separate last names.
Okay.
Man goes in. Hey, this baby's kind of ugly. I don't want it. Puts it up for adoption. Walks out. Lady walks in.
Mm.
I'd like to see what available children you have for selection, please. Is that illegal?
Probably
Sounds like
not.
you're going to like a human trafficking place.
That's also true.
What is an adoption agency if not just a human
Also
trafficking
true.
place?
That's yeah, it's
But like an
legal-
ethical
legal
human trafficking place. Tell me I'm wrong.
Those words just don't
They
sound
don't belong
right.
together.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
why
like
they
that
named it adoption.
sentence. I don't like that sentence.
Now I really want to know though. Like, can you do
Yeah.
that?
Can you? Hey, we can look it up after.
Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Anyways,
Hey.
Oh yeah, stories.
Yeah. We. Yeah.
Story time.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
So.
yeah.
Oh man. It's
You guys jinxed.
I don't know if you can jinx. No, we're not doing this.
but I'm just saying,
You
I'm
owe me
just saying.
a tender moment. All right. Let's
No.
And the loved one.
I know that was on the
I'll
table.
beat you up.
You made me the loved one.
Oh.
I don't care. He made you the loved one.
You put the title
fair,
on.
yeah.
me.
He
You threw
said
the
it, but
titles
we
out.
all knew that it was for you. Come on now.
I'm not a part of that.
Don't make me. Don't try to turn this on me as if it's not him.
I'm
scared.
You're that's on you. Back to the story.
Yeah. So this first one.
Damn it! You beat me to it.
Am I the asshole?
Yes.
All right.
You guys.
All right, we're done.
Here's this already finished Mountain Dew Voodoo.
Diet.
Zero
Zero
sugar.
sugar.
Zero
my
sugar.
fault.
0 calories. 0 regret.
Bro, stop. One per episode. What? Am I the asshole for lying to my wife's friends after an argument?
Oh boy.
Am I not supposed
Actually-
for lying to my wife's friends after an argument? What the fuck is it any of their business?
Oh, okay, talk about it.
I gotta
My
hear it.
wife's friends,
Okay, talk about it.
I lie to them anyway. I lie to them all the time.
And my wife.
And my wife, I lie to her too.
No.
She'll never know. As
She's
long as
gonna
I'm a
know
liar.
now.
Her friends won't either.
Cut this out of the episode.
Error. Keep it in.
Hold on. So, am I the asshole
Yeah.
for lying to my wife's friends after
Yeah.
what?
After an argument.
After an argument.
After an argument.
Like, were they in the room during this argument? I'm confused.
Like,
Just off of the title, what do you?
I'm
No.
confused. There's too much.
Just
There's
off- just
too many
off the title.
factors.
Yeah.
what business do they have getting mad for not getting the truth? Unless I'm like, man.
Unless he argued with the friends.
Unless I'm like, man, Tiffany tripping. She said
No.
I'm ugly and dumb.
And they're like,
And I'm sexy and smart.
she's with you. It's like, damn, all
It's
right.
like, oh fuck.
Ouch.
I'm just off of raw title alone. I'm gonna say no because I don't understand.
Yeah, it's confusing.
It's
I don't think so.
okay.
Yeah, my brain's going in a few different directions, but I don't think so.
Let's find out. My wife, 39 female.
My wife, Chance the Rapper.
Not anymore.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. My wife, 39 female, and I, 40 male,
Old as hell.
Toxic age gap.
have been married for 8 years and have a 4-year-old son. Good
What
for you.
the hell?
I thought you were gonna, my fault, gang.
You guys are so young.
We both work full time. There's no punctuation in this. Have a good handle on household duties and expectations, and have whatever. My wife has been really
Nice.
busy at her job the past 6 weeks or so. Her
Yes, she
job
has.
her job does a lot of seasonal work, and this time of the year is amongst their busiest.
She works at a Spirit Halloween.
maybe full time anyway.
She's a manager.
She probably does work in like a retail or something.
They have a lot of seasonal workers that hire to help, and they held a party/happy hour for them. The week before the party, my wife was at a work conference for 4 days. Damn. While I was holding down the home front. The day of the party, The day of the party, she told me that she would only stay until 6 or 7 so that she could come home for our son's bedtime. Can't put himself to bed? What the hell?
Yeah, 4-year-old kid. Come on, bro.
Alex!
Walk your ass to bed. Go to bed.
Facts, bro.
Thank God none of us have kids.
4 years old, bro. Put your ass to bed.
Matter of fact, you want to stay up? Go do that in your room.
Facts. Yeah.
Mom's not home. Do what you want.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be raiding with the boys. You do what you gotta do.
You figure that shit out.
There's some alcohol. I'm kidding. Woo.
That's the boy from Sweeney Todd.
True. Jesus Christ. Okay. I went about our normal evening routine with our son and got a text from my wife at 7:15 telling me that she was just wrapping up and would be home soon. I put our son to bed and started doing some cleaning, and the next thing I know, it's 9 p.m. and my wife isn't home, so I text her to see if she's okay. She calls back a few minutes later and tells me she's still talking with people, but will be heading home soon. This is a lengthy one. Oh, my. I was a little frustrated and annoyed by this. You okay, G?
She was hitting the Puerto Rican goodbyes.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no, bye.
No, of
Sit
course,
talk
yeah.
for 30 more
Yeah,
minutes.
look.
Okay, yeah, I actually gotta go. Random person comes by. Oh, let me talk to you for 30
My
minutes
kid's
now.
waiting for me. When she got home, I told her that I would appreciate a little more communication from her if her plans are going to change. She got defensive and told me that I am not supporting her and that she needs to feel like she has the freedom and agency to do
Whoa.
social things
Pause.
without.
She's cheating.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
Oh,
I was going to say I feel like
Wow.
he's leaving out some context. 'Cause I
I'm
feel
sure.
like going-
I'm sure. Like there was a little bit more said than that, but this is all we
'cause I
have.
feel like going from that to that
It's
immediately.
it's a little. It feels dramatic,
No.
but like I don't know.
I feel like it's going in that direction only because, like, I'm sorry if you've been gone from your kid for 4 days and you're coming home purposefully early for their bedtime, and then you don't come home from their bedtime, and now it's 5 days of you not seeing them. Like, it's a little fishy. Like, it's a little suspect. Like, I get you want to say bye to everybody, but it's like you haven't seen your kid for 4 days. And you would think that, like, the first thing that she would want to do is come home, see your kid, see your husband. And, like, he's like, hey, I just want to have a little bit more communication, which, like, I would understand if I'm expecting my partner home at 7:30 and then I look, it's 9:30 or whatever, and they're still not home and I haven't heard from them. My immediate thought would be, oh, my God, are they okay? Something happened. And then for her to just be, like, immediately, like, get upset and go off like that, for me, is a red flag.
True. True. Correct.
I may be wrong though. I may
Well,
be like
based on
completely
how it
wrong.
happened.
Well, based on the title of the story, I don't think that's what happens because it
Hold
seems
on,
like he's
we're
got
not
beef
done.
with
We're not
What if
friends.
we're the friends he's lying to? You are an asshole.
I don't even know him.
Right,
You
I
can't
mean,
call
we
me a
still-
friend.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
hold
we-
off before I jump to any conclusions.
I could be wrong, but that's my first
But
thought.
I do think if she actually was like got defensive, like
Yeah, then it's like
Doing a little much,
kinda
but-
try- yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
because it's like realistically, he was just worried about her.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
no, he's being a controlling man.
No, I mean in that case, he's not like not at all.
No, I know he was raiding, bro. Wife's gone, bro. You got to do what you got to do. Anyway, he's not worried.
He's like-
He happened
like-
to look at the time and was like, oh, it's 9:30.
Nah.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, get off the game before she goes on. He's like, don't worry, boys. I got her believing that I care.
Yikes.
His
Yikes.
cleaning was power wash simulator.
Low-key.
We've been eating cake at Slim Jims for the past 4 days. She doesn't even know.
Yes, sir.
I'm the best dad ever.
Oh man, I lost my place.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just reread this. She got defensive and told me that I'm not supporting her and that she needs to feel like she has the freedom and agency to do social things without me, policing and parenting her, and that she lost track of time. I told her that 90 minutes is a long time to lose track of and that it takes 20 seconds to send a text. She got mad and went off to bed.
He's kind of right with that point, though.
God forbid a man ask for some communication.
Yeah,
all
especially
I
if they
want.
have a kid together. Like he has, it's been 4 days since he has seen her.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
come
talking
on.
about.
Yeah, to be fair, like 90 minutes is, hour and a
Yeah.
half is kind of a lot to just be
Yeah.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit, where'd the time go? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Listen.
After you already said, I'm about to leave, like,
And then
Yeah.
to get
I'm-
mad about
That's
it.
the thing is like I'm not even so mad that she like lost track of time.
No,
or
no.
whatever. But him being like, "Hey, I'd appreciate some communication," being like, "Well, you're fucking, you're keeping track. I'm like a cage bird caged in a cage. I just you're taking away my agency." Ah! It's like, all right,
Yeah,
bro.
like she's
yeah.
just
No,
like blowing up on him for no reason.
I like that he's like, I just want to know like when you're gonna be home.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not supporting my job
Yeah.
and my livelihood
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. This is my
Right.
career.
Yeah.
All it takes is my bad.
Yeah.
I'll try to be more communicative next time.
That's all me. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, but hold on, let's keep
Yeah,
it going.
yeah.
That weekend, she had a few friends over for cocktails.
Yes.
My wife was inside doing something, so I went out to the patio and said hi to her friends. I then asked them if I could get their opinion on a disagreement,
Ooh. No.
Is this
That's
me?
smart.
Don't do that. Is this me?
and this is where things
He
shift.
shouldn't have done that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies. Hey,
Hey,
ladies. Hey,
ladies.
ladies. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
real quick. I just have a question.
I just want to know something.
He was dumb for that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So what? I gotta see this or hear
love
this
this guy.
Yeah. If I could get their opinion on a disagreement, my wife and I told them the story about my wife's work party, but lied and told them that it was me that stayed out without updating my plans. They started going off on me.
Smart.
Reverse psychology. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My man's playing 4D chess.
My man is my man.
We got
my
White
man is
Yagami in his-
trapping the shit out of them right
Yeah.
now.
Low key.
Be like, yeah,
They're-
you're fucked up for that. You're a piece of
Yep.
shit,
Yeah.
and you're lucky she doesn't leave your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny you say that.
How
Oh,
dare
yeah.
you leave her at home with the kid by herself?
No way. He's gonna say that. They're gonna talk mad shit about him, and he's gonna be like, actually, it was her, and then they're gonna get mad at him for lying about
Yeah.
the scenario.
Yes.
Yo!
That's what's gonna happen.
If that's what it is, he's not in the wrong.
This story is fire.
Okay, Goldar.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yes, sir. They started going off on me for not respecting my wife enough to give her an update after 90 minutes.
period.
And that even though it's important for parents to have social time, I need to recognize that the only way I can do that is by my wife staying home with our son. They all told me I owe
Honey, come here. Listen to this. Honey, come here. Listen to this.
Honey. They all told me I owe my wife an apology and that I need to do better. In the middle of their admonishment of me, my wife came out and was like, "What's going on?" Basically, they're like, and asked what we were talking about. One of her friends said that I just told them about the party the previous week, and they were telling me I need to apologize. My wife looked confused and said, "But I was the one who went to the party." And then he
Bet every amount of money. It was
She
hella surprise
outed
Pikachu's in there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my soul. They were like, oh.
Okay. And then, hold on, this is what gets me. This is the part that got me. I was sitting there with the little smirk on my face.
Yeah.
And my wife got pissed. She's like,
Literally doing the light y'all gonna be
Okay. So she got pissed, and her friends did too. Her friends told me I was a jerk for lying to them and tricking them.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
tricking them.
No.
Okay.
No.
You gave your opinion.
Oh, you
yeah,
love to see it. Oh my god.
I asked them if their advice for me still applies to my wife, and they got defensive and tried to change their stories.
Yeah.
My wife got upset because I
bullshit.
embarrassed her, and that was the end. That was
Not the asshole, honestly.
Yeah, no.
All of them are kind of the asshole for like
Expert-
switching up on him, bro.
They're
Expert
not
level
kind of.
work.
They are for
That's-
sure.
oh my
God.
Like, listen, I get riding for your girl and everything, but like you got caught fucked up.
Facts.
Like you got caught like in, and it wasn't. I think what is the most amazing part was that he did not out her, so she can't even say that he was the one to out her.
And that's
She
what
was
they,
the
that's
one
what they
who
hate the
turned
most.
around and
When
was
they
like,
have no reason to
but
get
I
mad.
was
so
the
there's
one
like,
that went to the party,
To the
right?
party.
Yeah, so like him, the way that he went about it was
That was
genius
smart.
because
He
I
came out with a trap card already
Low
played.
key.
yeah, because he
Joke's
would
on
have
you.
gotten a completely different response if it was like
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
other way
They
around.
would
They
be
would
like,
like,
she deserves her time outside
Right,
the
she
house.
just
You
had a
take care of little
baby.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Like
She just had a baby not that long ago, even though
4
he's
years ago.
Yeah.
She needs her
good
mom
now.
time away from being a mom.
You know, 40. He's 48 months. He's 48 months old. So like,
It's like, man.
oh, dude.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
wild.
hats off to
Yeah,
this.
I was-
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
not what I expected.
No,
but that, yeah,
okay.
no, not the
Yeah.
asshole.
I was reading it and I was like, oh, wow.
No, not the asshole.
a,
dude.
a genius, I would say. Actually.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yes.
Is the genius.
That is really
I will say when I read it, I was like, I was with him for like that first part when he actively was like, hey, let me tell you guys something. And then like, and then tried to kind of put his shorty on blast a little bit. That's when I was like, unnecessary, but like, I get it.
It's
I get it.
unnecessary,
Yeah.
but I
The thing is when you're married for long enough,
That's
at some
true.
point
Yeah,
you
'cause
need
it's
a
been 8
W.
That's true. No, you're
It's
right.
been 8 years,
You're
right?
Yeah, 8
Yeah.
years.
So like realistically, like he's known them for a very long time. They've been around. So like I'm sure
Yeah.
even after this argument and his wife being pissed, I'm sure that W he was feeling good
Oh,
anyways.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
He was like,
For
I'm
sure.
good.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't have been able to talk shit to me at all for the next month. Oh my
Low-key.
god. Oh, that's
God.
beautiful. And the way that they still didn't stand on it is
Yep.
crazy.
It swapped, it
They
changed just because it was
immediately
a friend.
backtracked. They're
All
like,
I'm-
oh, well,
all
pull
I'm saying
away.
is, if we were all hanging out and you came in and you were like, guys, if I did this thing, blah blah blah, and I was like, oh, well, you need to do this, you need to apologize, this and that, and then Calvin comes, he's like, well, actually, that was me. I'd be like, you're my dog, but I got to stand on it.
Yeah,
I'll be
right.
honest.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's already been said.
you got to do better, bro. I don't know what to
Yeah.
say.
Like, shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 'cause like at that point, you just look like you're just.
Yeah, your jig is up.
Yeah.
You have no.
She,
you have
she knows how you
Yeah.
truly feel about the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
You're just trying to change it because it's about her now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Which
You're a
is-
fake friend. That's for
True.
true.
Now the wife needs to go to his friends
There you go.
and tell the whole entire scenario.
There you
Like,
go.
what if like I went to a party and then he went to the friends and said all this stuff?
Yeah, she tells the whole
Oh,
story.
yeah. I'd be like, you lost me. Like,
Yeah,
Like, for
no,
something-
yeah. The guy friends 100% not
Like,
keeping up
oh,
with
okay.
it.
Yeah, they're like, I don't even remember where we are.
Yeah.
Are we in the story?
Are you?
Oh, legendary. What was
Yeah,
the
that
verdict?
was crazy.
Oh,
yeah,
is that the end of
yeah.
the story?
Yeah, yeah. that's
Okay,
it.
well-
that one was, I believe, everyone sucks. That one.
Wow.
he doesn't suck.
What?
Yeah, that's the one where I think everyone sucks.
I
Bro.
get why people would say he sucks, but I don't think that's necessarily true.
because
Yeah.
listen, I don't want to be this guy.
Oh, here we go.
But if it was if it was swapped, if there wouldn't be no like everyone sucks here, we would all confidently say that it's the person who was at the party that's kind of tweaking, getting so mad about it.
No, yeah. I feel like
that's crazy.
The thing that people would be upset about and say he sucks for is just that fact that he went to her friends and like
Yeah.
did that. I don't think it's a bad thing personally. Like I kind of get it, especially like after being together for that long. I
Yeah.
think it kind of makes because like you already had this conversation with her and it didn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like
And I bet you
know?
there was
Yeah,
still like
but-
tension in the house.
yeah.
And I bet you he's like, I need to
yeah.
know. I need to know what
I
the
feel like he also knows that by telling them the story the way that he did, he's gonna get the truth out of them.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he knows them well enough to be like, hey, like I'm actually gonna tell you this version instead of the real version because if I tell you the real version, you're going to
Then
stick
just
up for
take
your
her
girl
side.
no matter what.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, oh, well, you need to trust her. She works hard, blah, 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 blah. She needs to have her time away from you and the kids. Like, no, ma'am. She does,
Yeah.
but like, no,
like
ma'am.
based, but like
Yeah,
Right.
like that's not even the part I'm mad about.
Yeah,
Right.
the context here is all is
Yeah.
you're focused on the wrong
Right.
part.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he's
just want her
just
to communicate.
asking
Yeah.
for, right,
Yeah.
which is not something that, like, I feel like is a hard thing to ask for, especially when you have a child. Like, that is one thing that's really big. It's like, they have a kid. Anything could have happened, and, like, he may not have been able to get a hold of her. She may not have known. Like, God forbid something happened, and, you know, she got into an accident or something, and, like, he didn't know. Like, there's so many things, and, like, I get being like, oh, yeah, like, I'm sorry, like realizing you may be messed up by not giving that communication. But to immediately just like get mad and get defensive and be like, she's basically acting as if he's accusing her of doing something that she didn't do. That's why it makes me think that like she
I was like,
Being a little unfaithful.
That sounds like I don't think the story's gonna take it there.
She
but
creeping.
this is me jumping to conclusions. I feel
Me
like
too.
her friends don't fuck with
Oh,
him.
absolutely
Yeah, no, that's the
not.
vibe I
No.
got.
Even,
Yeah.
even
No,
after
they're
8
her
years,
friends.
like immediately to just like nah, apologize. Like
Yeah.
you're in the wrong. Like
Yeah.
And be like,
damn.
well,
Like,
well,
Yeah.
like if it was her that did it, then like
That's
fine.
fine. Yeah.
it's okay then.
I'm wondering though,
She deserves it.
Would he still have some like response? Because I know you said you took some issue with him going to the friends. Would there still be as much issue if she never outed herself? So let's say he told a story, he said all that, they called him a piece of shit, and he's like, all right,
He's like, okay,
my bad,
my
and then he
fault.
like walks
then,
away.
And like after the party, he was like, hey,
No, not
you
even.
heard that?
No, he doesn't
Oh,
even.
he doesn't even,
doesn't
like,
even address it.
No,
He
Oh,
just
that's
wow.
for
like that.
himself.
That was what he did.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just
leaves
okay,
with
so, like-
yeah. He leaves with the conscious like, all right, bet I'm not in the
Yeah.
wrong. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Then that's
And he
fine.
just
The
walks-
only
yeah,
thing is
okay.
they would have been like, your husband fucking sucks. Like when she comes out by
Yeah.
herself.
Oh,
How dare he leave you with the kid?
No, oh my god, oh my god, I would have. Oh, dude, if I would. Oh god,
Sean loves
I need
mess.
to calm down because if
Drop
I was in that scenario, I walked away with them thinking I'm a piece of shit. I go to my room knowing I'm validated in my soul,
Yep.
right? And then my wife comes back in and they're like, yo, your man's a piece of shit. And she's like, why? And he's like, because he went to this party and he stayed out late. He left you with the kid. He didn't communicate and then got mad at you for wanting communication. He's a piece of shit. You should leave his ass. Knowing that would sit in the pit of her fucking stomach. Like, oh, fuck, I can't out myself
Yeah. Yep.
because I'm talking nasty shit about that dude.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Dude, you
it
can't.
is.
That's TV.
That would have been a power move.
Cinema.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
And fuck it, flip the roles. Same thing.
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. Flip the roles.
Yeah.
I don't care. Oh, it would,
Yeah.
be beautiful. God, I love drama. I need to take a lap.
Oh.
That was a good opener story. Oh, he jumped off.
Oh, he was on there.
That's crazy. You really need to take a lap. That's crazy. I didn't think that'd get him.
Really excited. For the record, I love women. Okay,
Me too.
because that was a lot of energy that, if perceived incorrectly, could make me come off as a misogynist, and that's not who I am. I just love drama.
Indeed.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. I agree.
Next story.
Yeah. This next one is okay. Am I the asshole for canceling all of our streaming services to hire a housekeeper without asking my husband first?
These are such these things exist in such wildly different dimensions that I have no idea how to judge this. So I'm an asshole for canceling our streaming services to hire a housekeeper.
Maybe.
I'm gonna start off with like probably yes, because like without saying anything is a little crazy. I'm trying to watch my Crunchyroll, bro. Like damn,
Just trying to,
damn, bro.
Do they have cable?
Yes. Well,
Cable?
it'll be in the story. Yeah.
Cable kind of sucks. I don't
I mean,
know.
cable sucks, but like,
But at least that's something, I guess.
can't
yeah,
watch-
like
I
if
can't
you're
watch
if
my
you're
things.
devoid of media entirely, that's fucked up. But if you got something like
Yeah. I
backup,
can watch Lord of the Rings for the 25th time on FX.
That was very specific.
yeah,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
because FX
On
can
Skull
hold it down.
Island.
Yeah, okay.
oh man,
All right. This is like so the base one isn't super duper long, but there's like a kind of long edit. If we need to read the edit, then I'll get to it. But me, 28 female, and my husband, 30 male, just welcomed our first baby almost 3 months ago.
Oh my God! Congratulations! I guess you can't watch Disney Plus. Oh.
Oof. Understandably, it has been a huge adjustment for both of us. I think she meant he's still not, the baby. She's still not sleeping through the night, and we're both back to work full time. We have always split the household responsibilities 50-50. We just help where needed, and it's always worked out well. Lately, my husband has been doing the chores terribly, and I've had to come behind him.
You son of a bitch.
To fix things or clean them again. For example, he cleaned the bottles the other night, and they were cleaned so poorly, I had to do them again.
Damn.
He dropped pump parts down the disposal and then ran it.
He dropped what? Pump parts?
Pump parts,
Yeah,
like
like
for
For the breast pump?
Yeah.
How the fuck
Come
you
on,
do
bro.
that?
You folding right now.
He's fumbling for sure.
Are there even like that tiny of pieces where you wouldn't notice?
Yeah.
On a
Yeah,
pump?
probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have to take it apart to clean it.
Mm,
So, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
depending on like what style you have, there's like little portable ones now.
Oh, I guess they could
But
have
there are
little
like
tiny parts.
different pieces to it that you have to like take apart and thoroughly wash every time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then ran it, hence ruining them. There have been several clothes that he didn't clean after a blowout that are now ruined. Midsummer Blood. There are many more instances like this. I've confronted him a few times, letting him know we all make mistakes. Everybody, and I know we're both tired, but it feels like he's not even trying to do things well. He just keeps saying he's so tired and is having a hard time working and taking care of the house and baby.
Meanwhile, I just freshly pooped out a baby.
Pooped out.
And also working full time.
Yeah, nah, this husband needs to lock the fucking
Lock in.
Get it together, bro.
Low key.
I wonder if he's going through PPD.
Mm.
Because like sometimes men can be affected and get PPD instead of the women,
Mm.
which is interesting. But it sounds like either he's very incompetent.
Don't say weaponizing confidence.
Yeah,
or
that was
PPD.
my first thought. But then
Yeah.
I was like, the way that like he's saying, it sounds like he's just very overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah, because he
And,
also
like-
works full time, and also she said that like relatively they do like 50-50 stuff.
Yeah,
So-
and like you're adjusting to a new baby, your relationship is adjusting, so like maybe it might be PPD, but like I don't know.
I could see that be the case. Well, because the thing was, it made it seem like he wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like, what would the
yeah.
catalyst be for all of a sudden
The baby.
weaponizing
The baby.
incompetence? Like
Baby.
that's why I'm saying
That's
I feel like that
yeah.
might lead more into him potentially like.
You're saying that versus the weaponizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's something. Like I think something is like mentally going on with him.
You're like, babe, I can't do the dishes. I have PPD. I want it so bad, but I just can't do it.
Oh my god.
What if that's his angle? What if that's the angle? What if he's like, I'm gonna pretend like it's a PPD thing. I just don't want to do this shit no more. So
Then that's weaponizing
Hey,
confidence.
maybe. I do sympathize with this as I'm also working, pumping, recovering, and taking care of the house and baby. The final straw for me was when he told me to go to bed or to go to sleep, and he'd put up the milk, and I just pump. What? And punctuation's crazy. Final straw for me was when he told me to go to sleep, and he'd put the milk I just pumped and finished the dishes. Put up the milk I just pumped. Okay. I was so grateful until I got up and realized the milk had been sitting on the counter and at this point was no good anymore.
Yep.
He said he was
I've done shit like that before.
Not lucky.
Yeah, but like wasted breast
Yeah,
milk
Yeah.
is
that's
way
it's
worse.
far worse of a
Yeah.
crime than
It's
I
not
guess
like
what
let me
I've
just
done,
pour
but-
some milk from this carton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me personally, I'm gonna put a spear
Especially,
in that
like-
baby's hand and send him out to hunt. You know what I mean?
facts. Like 300 for real.
I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
Continue on.
Those numbers for me.
Oh,
that was funny.
not even a bow, a spear. Anyway,
Yeah. He doesn't have the strength to work a bow.
Yeah, not yet,
okay,
not yet.
okay. He said he was sorry, and he put on a show to relax for a bit before. Oh, scared me. They put on a show to relax for a bit before doing the dishes and fell asleep. The next day, I decided to cancel all of our streaming services, PlayStation Plus, and our theme park passes.
No, PlayStation Plus. That's where I draw the line.
How am I going to get my free games now?
At least downgrade it. Don't get rid of the whole thing.
Crazy. Who taught you how to do that anyway?
Just my PlayStation.
And the theme park passes too, which is crazy. In order to hire a
How
housekeeper.
much shit do they subscribe to?
I'll
Like,
be honest, the theme park pass would have went first.
I was like, I don't care about that.
To hire a housekeeper. I figured if he's too tired to do basic household chores, then a housekeeper is necessary. If he's too tired to put up milk, then he's too tired to play video games or for us to go to a theme park.
I hate that shit.
Okay.
There's so many things with that because like if she was like he's not pulling his weight, we need someone to pull the weight, so I want to hire a housekeeper. So therefore, I'm going to get rid of these non-essentials so that we can afford that. Yeah. But it very much feels like I'm going to punish him by doing these things.
Yeah.
So he can start doing them right.
We don't have to get rid of these things, but I'm doing it to punish him.
Yeah.
So that feels a little petty.
Yeah.
I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Though. I understand where it's coming from.
Yeah. I'm sure you know she was a little fed up.
It's like when you were listing it off, I was like, okay, but then when you said like, oh, and if he's too tired to do this, he's too tired to play video games. Like
it's like that. It's like that bullshit your parents say. Where it's like, I'm sick. Can I stay home from school? Yeah. Oh, why are you playing video games? You're not too sick to play video games. Yeah. I'm sitting in a chair or on my bed doing this a lot. I don't need to be
just lay in bed and just.
Listen, if you want to tell me that because I didn't go to school, I can't do anything, then just say that. Be honest. Don't make up some bullshit. Talk about some you too sick to play video games. Mom.
Fat. Not gonna get in there.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't beat me, please.
We still have cable in the PlayStation games like that they already had.
Yeah.
And can do other activities outside of local theme parks.
Based.
Yeah, okay, like we could go play frisbee.
Also, I kind of want to know how much like housekeeper costs to like cancel all these.
I guess
things.
it depends on how regularly they're having them.
That's
come
true.
in.
That's true.
That's true. Oh, he blew up at me and said I had no right doing that and was furious. I thought I was doing us a favor. We can get more sleep and not worry as much about household tasks.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know about doing us a favor. Is the best approach.
You can't say like if he's too tired to do this, he's too tired to play video games, and then be like, I'm doing this for us so we can get more sleep and like just hey, listen. If you're doing it for some petty shit, just fucking be honest.
Yeah.
Be like, listen, you're not pulling your weight.
Also, she didn't say like, oh, instead of like helping him out with the baby or cleaning, he's playing video games.
Yeah.
You know, or doing this.
Yeah,
so it's
true.
like,
yeah, you didn't include. You should probably if that's the case.
If that's what he's doing, then
yeah,
say that.
Yeah, right.
But it seemed like he was like,
right? She didn't say anything like that.
What?
About like him like playing video games instead of helping with the baby.
Because the most she said is that he put on a show one random night, but that was it.
Yeah,
I did read the edit really quick. So basically, people I guess were like, "Oh, why don't you just communicate with him first?" And she said that she had communicated with him. Like at first, she let it slide a little bit just to see like how it'd go, and then she like told him a couple times.
That's where she
And it
fucked
didn't
up.
change.
Wait,
She
hold on.
said
She
that
told him that like she's gonna take the stuff away.
No, about like
See,
him
yeah, I
messing
think
up the.
Probably his
Yeah.
behavior.
Oh,
She
yeah,
probably
yeah.
was like
Yeah.
letting it slide, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "Hey, like."
Which
you
she
know.
did say in the original.
Yeah.
that
she said that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was saying that she didn't throw away the PlayStation or TV, which she didn't say that. So I don't know why people assumed.
Yeah.
But
That's
she
not
was
what the
saying-
subscription means.
Yeah, she was saying that between the like TV, so like the TV stuff and the PlayStation subscriptions, like $100 like a month for that, and then she was saying the Disney
shit.
passes was like $230.
Well, yeah, because it's fucking Disney.
You don't
Yeah.
need that if you
Yeah.
don't have the time.
You
Like, you
have-
just had a baby.
Literally.
Like,
Are you
Yeah.
shitting me right now? Season passes or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want to call them to Disney are
Or
fucking
expensive.
so
and I
expensive.
saw when she said theme park, I was like, it's got to be like a
That's
Disney.
what
It's
I
like,
honestly
Yeah.
like
Six Flags
genuinely
ain't that
thought.
crazy.
That's why she lucky
Right.
threw that in there last because
Yeah.
if she had said that first, that would have been all the money you needed for a housekeeper right there.
That's literally
Honestly.
because she said the housekeeper is like $300 a month, so that's already most of
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, so that Disney thing is already basically all.
Yeah, no.
Listen,
Yeah, no.
listen. I'm still not entirely against you because I
Yeah.
understand
No, yeah.
why these things are happening. But you cooked yourself so hard by
Yeah.
doing this. I would have never said this. I would have
Yeah,
lied.
if that's
No.
200
Yeah.
alone.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I appreciate your honesty, but
you're
Yeah.
2/3 there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you cut like some of the subscriptions, it also would have made
Yeah.
sense. But like to do everything,
yeah,
and then also kind of be like, well, you know, he's too tired to do this, so I'll just get
Yeah.
rid of
You're
it.
telling
But
on
it
yourself.
sounds like she
Yeah.
made him make sacrifices, but she didn't make any sacrifices.
To be fair,
She says-
she's not the perpetrator. So
yeah.
Yeah,
she's
but, like,
clean and right.
still-
She's doing her thing.
Like,
She's-
if you're
yeah.
making sacrifices, like, he should make a sacrifice and she should make a sacrifice.
True.
Like, it shouldn't
True,
just
but
be
she's not
like,
doing it for sacrificial purposes. She's
well,
doing
I know,
it
but like that's what I'm
specifically-
saying. That's
Yeah.
kind of how like it shows that she has more like not malicious intent, but like her intent
more
is
petty,
more
yeah.
petty
like,
related.
It's not like I'm doing this to help us out. No, it's I'm doing this to help myself out.
Sorry, what were you saying?
So she also was said that so like he uses the PlayStation more, but she is the one who usually like uses the streaming services more. So they both, it affected both of them. So
It's BS.
So-
We both use the streaming services.
But I feel like all of her streaming services that she's claiming
Yeah.
add up to more than just the PS subscription.
Exactly, literally.
Like that PlayStation Plus could have been put to $10 a month.
Yeah, literally.
Versus the Netflix, which is like $25 a month.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
Hulu, which is like
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. So
And now the baby can't watch Disney Plus.
Now you got to put Coco Melon
Now
on
the
there.
baby is sacrificing.
yeah, no. So
3 months old already sacrificing.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
low-key.
Crazy.
But yeah, so that's all the information. So
It's tough. I don't think she's a complete asshole.
Sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't think she's completely the asshole, but I don't think she's innocent either.
yeah,
I think this
I'm
could have
not-
been fixed with a like conversation, not the conversation of like, hey, you should like do this a lot better. More of just like a hey, I know like we're really struggling to get these things done. I kind of want to get a house sitter to like kind of help with these
Yeah.
things. Right now we can't afford it, just how we are. Let's cut back on some of these things, and then boom. But it's just like one day like cutting them all off. I kind of get why
Yeah.
he'd be upset. To, like,
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
be told that.
yeah.
You know.
I was good
I-
old my 2K campaign, bro. Come on, bro.
my players.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think she is a monster.
No.
I'm more upset with him and his behavior.
Yeah.
If it is like a depression kind of thing,
Mhm.
I give him a little bit more grace. But I feel, well, then again, I was gonna say I feel like he should communicate that. But to be fair,
You
men
can't always.
aren't really like generally socialized to like.
But even then, like
express that
women,
kind of thing.
women that have PPD can't really communicate that well either.
Yeah.
It comes out in different
No,
ways.
but generally women are a little bit better, at least a little bit better at communicating their feelings and stuff. Where men are
gotta lock them away.
they don't know how to do it. So, but so like I'm more upset with him and his behavior if it's not based in anything more serious. But the actions you're taking, admittedly, like you can't pretend that there's some sort of altruistic purpose behind
Yeah.
it. You're just doing it
Mhm.
to fuck with them,
yeah,
and you're not particularly being honest about the intention behind it.
Yeah.
And while I do think a conversation, at least as far as like telling him like, hey, we're gonna have to cancel this stuff so we can get it made because you're not doing enough, I think that is kind of the better way to go.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I think the root of the problem is him not carrying his weight.
Yeah.
And I don't know that a conversation is going to solve that. I think that's like kind of like a him thing that he has to work on.
yeah,
So it's tough.
yeah.
It's-
Okay.
Well, it's
It's
tough because like
tough,
I'm
yeah.
thinking like if we were to have a kid and like we were struggling to do these things and she were to like tell me like, hey, like it's too much for us to do right now, let's cancel these things, I'm not gonna argue about it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I get it, because
Fair enough.
I would me personally I'd be like, one, I know I messed up
Yeah.
the breastfeeding thing, so like that's on me.
Yeah.
If I'm not cleaning the things right or leaving milk out, you know, I'm gonna take accountability for that and be like, hey, you know what, I can't even be upset, we should cut back on these things.
Yeah.
But like, if I were to just wake up one day, you know, I finally got some me time, I go
Yeah.
to boot up the PlayStation, I'm like, what the hell?
Fuck, why my shit cut
Yeah,
off?
I paid it.
He'd
What
be
you mean?
devastated. Oh my
Like,
god.
Like I don't know. I feel like not communicating it is just not.
Yeah.
not
You're like,
cool.
oh, maybe my shit just tweaking. I'll
Yeah.
go watch The Witcher. I'll watch the new Witcher
Yeah.
season on Netflix. What the fuck happened to Netflix?
Netflix. Low key.
It's like, fine. I'll put on a movie for me and the baby on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What is going on?
All right, well, at least I got Mormon wives to hold me
There
down.
you go. Let's go.
Well, all right, fine. You know what? I'll just take the day. I'll take the kid. I'll go to Disney.
Already at the gate and everything. Like, sir,
Sir, don't make me get violent. Don't make me get physical.
Don't make me get Mickey, bro.
oh, he's a demon.
Oh my god, that's
You see
funny.
Mickey with the keyblade pull up.
Low key is like, yo,
But yeah, with the park passes, canceling those low key probably being enough
Would've
for
been
the
enough,
for the
yeah.
thing.
That was
anyway.
already
Easy.
Like you're
easily.
like you
Yeah.
this extra stuff, and then like she's hiding behind like, well, I use the streaming services too.
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
you come on, you
Like,
know
come
what
on,
you're
yeah.
doing, and that's like,
it's a little-
I took
It's-
all the forks
well-
away. I use the forks too, but like, you know, like
the
Yeah.
problem with like how she went about it was it like, very much came off like I'm supporting, like I'm trying to support us because I know he's kind of struggling with these
Yeah.
things. But she kind of kept outing herself in spots
Yeah.
along the way,
Yeah.
where it was
That
like
shows,
a
like,
little
the
bit of
true
aggressive.
intention behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I think that was the problem with,
Yeah.
with this whole thing is she was outing herself while trying to seem altruistic about it.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this whole? Did you get to the end of the story?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was it,
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about this whole thing?
I was well, same thing. The first part, I was like, I get it. He's tripping. Or no, he's not tripping, but he's messing up.
Yeah.
I get it, you know. But then, like, once again, when she got to like, if he's too tired to put the milk away, he's too tired to play a game. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
It's like you sound like yeah, like my parents.
And then it's like, no, it affects me too. I was like, all right, now, okay, all right. This everybody's kind of,
Yeah.
which is the thing. It was everyone sucks. Another one, everyone
Yeah.
sucks.
My thing
Yeah.
is, wife, you got to communicate a little bit.
Yep.
Husband, lock in.
Yeah.
Start doing your part.
Yeah. Then you could hop on Apex or whatever.
Yeah.
You take care of the baby.
It's not gonna get any easier, buddy.
Yeah, true.
Well, it will over
and I'll
time,
tell you what,
but,
next time,
you
hey,
know.
wrap it up. You know,
Oh,
That's just gonna be
true.
like that. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, that could have been avoided.
Facts. So this one, you good, OG? Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to bring attention. Don't look. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter I won't pay for her wedding until she's 25? How you feeling?
That is
Am
very
I the
confusing.
asshole who said I won't pay for my daughter's wedding until she's 25?
Yeah.
Is
Does
that
that
an
mean that
effort
she
to like stop
make
her
her
from getting
wait?
married?
Yeah,
Probably.
like wait so
Make
she's
her wait.
older and
I don't know. This is a hot take. I don't think that's that bad. I think waiting
No.
till later to get married is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you make a lot of mistakes when you're young, like getting married too soon, and then you end up having to
Don't we know it?
reap those rewards. Yeah, we all actually that's true. Yeah, most of us know it at least. Actually, yeah, I think all of it. Well, I guess
as it
technically your
concerned.
parents were married, but
I was making a like me joke.
oh,
You know, me, I hate my wife. Huh? Anyway, I'm not married. I don't know.
The
But
cat's
no,
out
I
the
agree.
bag.
as I
agree.
said, I'm 12 times divorced.
Yeah, so yeah, he definitely knows. But yeah, no, I agree. I think like
I don't
you know,
think-
you make a lot of hasty decisions when you're
Yeah,
young.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that bad. I feel like
I don't think it's bad. I guess it's context.
Mm-hmm.
Does
yeah,
that- does
well,
everything-
context is
but-
important. I
yeah.
think, but I think in general, like I understand, like if you feel like you're in love with somebody, you want to get married as soon as possible. But I don't know.
Like I feel like
Feel that.
if this was like a
No, that time
Uh,
actually, once again, hasty
yeah.
decision maker as a teenager. You know
if
what
they've
I mean?
been with them for like 8 years or something, and like they're like 24 or something, then like
I feel like
You
there's
know?
some wiggle room.
Yeah,
in
there's
that, you know
wiggle
what I mean?
room.
That's
Like,
why I
feel
said
like
context
25
will
is an
change it.
arbitrary number,
but
like to like
yeah.
hey to signal like hey wait a little bit.
But even then,
Well,
to be
it's
honest,
because
if we wanted to
Your
get
frontal lobe develops at 25.
Yeah,
if we were engaged, well, we were technically engaged before 25, but
really.
if yeah,
Yeah.
because it
Fucking
was
We've been
Well, no, we
engaged
were
for over a
25.
year now.
no, we were 24 when it happened. But either way, the point I'm making
God,
is
we're old.
yeah, I know.
feel that.
The,
oh, I
like,
forgot
if,
I'm like the oldest one here.
Yeah.
yeah, if
Oh, man.
in the room,
Yeah,
in the room now.
yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
If like I had proposed and like one of our parents is like, hey, I'm not paying for the wedding through 25, or even if I was like 22 and I proposed, I'd be like, hey, we chill until 25.
That's what I'm saying.
like, sorry, like,
Yeah, we
To me, that says, oh, you're gonna pay for the wedding.
bet.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
You gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
Sorry.
no, you're good. You good. Hey, I like the talking, the discussion. But you know, I'll give you the context right now. I have 3 kids, and this is about my youngest. I have paid for my older kids' weddings with basically no strings attached. My 2 older kids are 26 and 28.
Pause.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Okay.
no. Yeah.
They were no strings attached. Why does this one have strings attached?
Because
We
this
about to
one's
find
a
out.
fuck up.
It's the
that's
problem
why.
child.
Yeah, this one's the fuck up. Problem.
That's what I find interesting because I feel like that could
It's the one
be
with the
That-
biker boyfriend.
now I see-
argument for a double standard.
I see where the tension comes from.
Yeah.
My expectation is that this child is probably known for making stupid decisions and very hasty decisions.
Yeah.
And that's why they have parameters. And I'm gonna be real. I think it's sometimes okay in certain instances to treat kids a little bit different depending on how they act.
Mm-hmm.
In
I
this
also
instance, I
wonder-
think it would make sense.
I also wonder what age the siblings were when they got married.
That's also
Yeah.
important.
because that I
They're
feel
like, yeah, we
is
got married at
important to-
19 and he
Right.
didn't give a fuck. I'd be like, well, that's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
be like, okay. But
This
you
is
know.
kind of reminding me of like that sister that saved up money for her
A little bit,
family.
yeah.
It's kind of reminding me of that. Check that episode out too.
Please. But my 2 older kids are 26 and 28. The middle child is going to have her wedding when she is 27, and my oldest just had his wedding. So both like 27.
Okay, so they were past.
So
the
they're
25.
over 25
Yeah.
when they're
Yeah.
getting married / got married.
Yeah.
How old's the youngest?
Oh,
We'll get there. Okay, sorry.
My youngest is in college, and she just turned 20. She has been dating Jim, and he my fault. No, I said it like that. And he proposed. He's 25 and out of school.
Oh boy.
You
know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Toxic age gap.
How long have they been dating for?
Actually, I don't think she gives a specific timeline, but she does say something
Well,
else that will.
I was gonna say
to that.
they shouldn't be getting married if it's only been 2 years. Which she's 20, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that make her
She just turned
18.
20, yeah.
So if they've been together longer than that, they shouldn't be together at all.
Yeah, because he would have been,
he would've been
23
20
when she was 18.
Yeah. Or
Hey, how about
22
you? How about we
17.
let him continue the story? I think we might get answers.
Let
on
him
this.
cook.
Let him. He's 25 and out of school. I'm not a huge fan that he's been out of school for 2 years and is dating a college student, especially when they started when she was still a teenager. There it is.
No. Drop the numbers. Don't none
Well,
of this
regardless, he's
teenagers.
5 years older.
Yeah,
If
so
she-
like
if
19
she
and
was
24 is still
19
Yeah.
and 24, 18 and
23
23,
is still
17 and
22.
22,
Reminds
Either way,
me of some
16
people in high
and
school.
21.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we do a lot of people
little,
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yep. My daughter can't even drink while he literally has a career, which like I get it. But, he proposed. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's
I know
trying
the
to
point she's
nail
trying to
it.
make,
Yeah.
he's old.
he's dusty.
Yeah. He proposed, and I learned about it yesterday. She wants to get married next summer,
Wow.
and I sat her down and told her I will not pay for the wedding. I believe she's too young, and that like she's with her still being in college. I told her that I will pay for all of it if they have a long engagement in like until she's 25. I told her this gives her plenty of time to finish her degree, and she'll have some work experience. And like if they love each other, then them waiting won't be an issue.
AKA, this gives you time to realize you're
Yes.
a fucking weirdo, so you can bounce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was pissed and called me a jerk. My other daughter thinks this is a good call, while my son thinks I'm also being a dick.
Fuck you, buddy. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
And that was it. So,
Oh, wait, there's no other context about like when the other kids got married or like.
well, no,
They got married when they were like
so the
26
26-year-old
getting married to
the
27.
middle child is having her wedding when she's 27 because she's
Okay.
26 now.
Yeah.
And the 28-year-old had their wedding like either that year or the year prior. So also when they were like
so
20,
then there's not
yeah.
even a double standard
No.
here
No.
necessarily.
No,
Yeah.
because they were both
The double
over the age
standard
of
is that her
25.
mom just put a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a good one. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
you're,
That
you're
man
with a
is-
creep. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Like,
it's weird.
the fact
Look.
that you were with him when you were a teenager.
Yeah.
5-year age gaps aren't inherently bad.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not bad when you're 25 and 30.
Yeah.
That I'll let
That's
slide.
fine.
Yeah.
But when you're
Yeah.
like 20, 25,
I think
it's a little weird.
like when if you're 20 with a 25-year-old, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
21 with a 26-year-old, we're getting better.
Yeah.
Still a little uncomfortable. 22, once you get to 25 and 30,
Yeah. Then it's like,
then it's like
we're all full grown.
yeah, like you're
adults at
both
that point.
adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're here enough. Like at some point, the 5 years doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
But like for them to get together when she's
Either 18 or 19 or
see, and that's the thing is like when most people say teenage, because
Yeah.
like if you're talking about
Yeah.
the technical teenager,
Yeah.
you might
19
think
is
like teen in the
technically-
age, like
Mhm.
18 would
What
technically
if
be
it
a
was
teenager.
17?
But that's the
Yeah.
thing is when
Saying,
most people
yeah.
say teenager, they
They
mean
mean-
17 and
I'm
I
thinking
don't know,
like
16.
15 to
Yeah,
17.
15.
I'm
Yeah, it's
thinking
usually
like
like, yeah.
17, like maybe 16, 17, like almost 18.
Which, like, I know,
right
yeah.
there, but
Yeah.
not there yet. You know what I mean?
Freaks in the chat are like, well, 17 is almost 18.
oh my god.
Sorry, brother. 17 is 17.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and he was
The loss is otherwise, my friend.
22. Like,
But even
Yeah.
that, yeah, that's the thing.
You got
is
no
usually-
business
Yeah,
hanging out with a
my
teenager.
boy just graduated like college.
she hasn't even graduated high school
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
No.
Yeah, nah. As a parent alone, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like-
okay.
And then
I'm
for-
assuming
and then,
they like had that talk, but like she's
Probably.
like, I love it, Daddy, I love him. Which is why she's like, all right, well, if you get married, wait to get married till 25, then
gives you time to graduate college
Yeah.
and get into your career.
get more world experience,
Get
basically.
more world experience. Leave his ass.
I
Yeah.
don't
Just
like
a
that.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the asshole.
yeah,
I've gone on record as to saying that like I feel like if you get engaged, you should at least try to get married like within the next few years. Like try not to be engaged for 10 years type
Yeah.
shit because
Type shit.
but to get engaged to a 25-year-old when you're 20, and you're 20, and then be like,
Twenty.
yeah, I want to get married next summer. That
It's like, what
feels
It feels
dangerous to me.
rushed.
That feels
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know the guy, so I don't know. I'm sure he's also has a hand in being like, let's get married as soon as possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. I'm 100%. That's him. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
let's
think
get
he
married
like
because I love you,
almost-
babe.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
don't
babe,
even. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
Like, I am
Talk no
26.
shit.
I'm 26. I
I
could not
can't
imagine
imagine.
being with
That's
someone
what I
Yeah,
was
bro.
21
thinking.
years
Like I
old.
can't imagine being like I would feel
Mm-mm.
disgusting.
I'll tell you what, I
Yeah.
could imagine being with a 31-year-old though.
Facts. But yes, that one was also that one was not the asshole. So that one was like a pretty
Wasn't as
cut.
controversial.
Yeah. I have some other. Hey, next time. Pretty good. I don't know what was going on this last week, but Reddit was going crazy, I guess. But yes, that was the last one. I hope you enjoyed the episode and all the stories. As always, we got to repeat it for the people who didn't hear it the first time. We are
The
The
boys.
and we love you, some of you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
You're not like Freddie for real.
Freddie
It's
Gibbs.
like 5, 4, 3, 2.
I thought Freddie Gibbs.
Fine.
Somehow the world would change for me and be so wonderful.
Yeah, if we get the budget to have like a live broadcasting, we're gonna have to do that.
In 3, 2.
How we gonna get there and be so wonderful?
Stop being shy, bro.
It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And besides, we'll see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me. That was epic. That was so epic.
Hey, chat, clip that. Chat, clip that.